all good with that, right? Y'all know conflict resolution. Backwards and forward. How many of you know a bunch of stuff that you know in theory, but when it comes time to practice, right? Because what we're going to tell you, none of this stuff is rocket science. A lot of this stuff is a reminder. Some of this stuff is a reinforcer. And some of it is permission to say, we need a reset. This is how we're going to do this from here on out. I went to this IARCA conference, and you know what I learned? I learned that conflict is my friend. No, really. I learned that conflict is valuable. Conflict is what we need here. And so in knowing that, we need to talk about how we're going to deal with it. Because Jessica said, how many supervisors do we have in here? People who are responsible for teams. Don't you just love when two people are having an issue? Rhonda and Jessica got something, and then I go, Erica, I really need for you to talk to Jessica. You gonna give me your shell? You gonna go all turtle? No, go shark and say, you get back there and you talk to Jessica. But wouldn't it be nice if people went back, the same thing we tell them to do with kids. Hey, go resolve that. Go back and talk to her, talk to him. And so, despite the fact that we know these things as social workers and people who work with people and trained in such things, we don't always do that which we spout, right? We can be real up in here. At one time, I had my husband, he apparently heard how fabulous of a therapist I was. He didn't believe it. He said to me, this was a long time ago, we were been through some things where we were like, conflict, right? Conflict is difficult, especially when you're like, right? So he says to me, if you're so good helping other people, I don't understand what's going on right here. So you know what I did? I grabbed a piece of paper, and I said, read this. He read it. I said, now read it. He said, what? I can't read it. Why couldn't you read it? It was too close. We have to recognize when we're too close to something, even when we know what we should do, and we have to be okay with that with each other. We have to give each other a break and understand, you're supposed to be the clinical director. I thought they sent you to all these fancy training. You got all this big promotion, and you can't resolve conflict. You tell me to do it, right? But we have to be able and willing to hold each other accountable. So that's what we're going to talk about, some conflict resolution. How do we do this? Take down your steps, take it back to your team and go, guys, this is the new expectation. If you come to me, don't come to me unless you have a solution. We tell the kids that, right? But we don't challenge each other and hold each other accountable. Or even say it to ourselves. If I'm bringing something to my supervisor, I should probably have some suggestions on how we would fix that, right? Because conflict exists on all different levels.